Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka, so welcome to my channel. This is going to be my only video on college decisions, so I'm including all my stats and extracurriculars here, along with my college decisions reactions. So I applied to 16 schools during the pandemic. A lot of them were reaches or like high reaches, like Stanford and stuff. So um, all of these schools, except for Harvard, I applied for bioengineering or biomedical engineering. So and biology was my general backup. Um, but for my safeties, I had three. So it was CSUN, UC Santa Cruz, and UC Riverside. But at the time, I didn't really think of the UCs as safeties because of the amount of effort I had to put into my apps. So I had like three targets as well, but like they're all UCs. So UC Davis, UC Irvine, and UC San Diego. So I put Irvine and San Diego under this category because like based on their acceptance rates and ranks. Um, but San Diego and Irvine could also be considered like reaches for me. And the other reaches for me were USC, UC Berkeley, and UCLA. And Berkeley and LA were like my main dream schools, even though I don't really like have an actual one. And then I had like 7 high reach schools. So those were the Ivies. I only applied to 4, so Yale, Harvard, Penn, and Columbia, and then also Rice, Duke, Stanford. So some of my stats real quick. I had a 1490 for the SAT, didn't take the ACT, and then I submitted my SAT subject test, so that was an 800 on biology molecular and a 690 on world, even though like 700 and above is better, but no one cares. Okay, I just logged on to Riverside for financial aid and stuff, and it says, congrats, you got admitted to bioengineering for UC Riverside, and I got the Chancellor's Scholarship. Oh my god, $5,000 a year, so 20,000 total. Okay, so I just found out they posted an update through the group chat, so I got an email saying there's an update. Checking the portal right now. Please let me in. Oh my god, I forgot. Okay, please, please. It's a really good school. Oh my god, no. An update has been made to you. This is the first one. Ready? I got in! Oh my god! I got in! That's amazing. And they have the little slugs. Oh, okay, biomedical engineering displayed, and then the scholarship. I got a scholarship. New. Congratulations, I'm pleased to inform you you've been selected as Regent Scholar. It's recording. Copy. Okay, $5,000 a year. Oh my god. I got it. It's the most distinguished merit scholarship. I didn't even have to apply for it, and I was too lazy to fill out all the other scholarships. Important message from undergraduate admissions. I got in! I got in!
You should get it.
It says congratulations. We're excited to notify you that you've been admitted into the proposed major of biomolecular engineering. Okay, so apparently UC Davis is out. 2 people got in. It's not on my Gmail.
I'm on it.
Yeah, but it's not there, so let's check college portals. Let's log on for the first time ever. Everything's slow. Please get in. I got in!
You got in?
Yeah. And that's UCSC. Okay, chocolate. Ready?
UCSC.
San Diego. Okay.
UCSD.
Yes. If I get rejected, oh well. Let's hope. Review your application decision. Okay, ready? Status update. I got in! I got into UCSD, my first reach. In bioengineering.
Why did
Go.
drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Now the biggest one. Close your eyes.
আমার মা ক্লোজ করে না করেনি কেন?
আমি করেছি। তাড়াতাড়ি।
Okay. Now we're checking UCLA.
ওকে গুড, আমি চোখ খুলছি।
I don't remember my application ID. Oh my god. Okay, I found the thingy. Now let's... The moment I've been waiting for. One of my dream schools, I guess. Are we ready?
বড়
Please,
চোখ খুলছি।
please get in.
চোখ খুলবো?
I got in!
You got it?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my god. A few people got in. Checking Gmail first. Oh, okay, so they don't even put anything in the email. Okay. Opening the portal. Hopefully I got it. Ready?
চোখ বন্ধ করলো, এবার হাত খুললাম।
See status update, please. I got in! USC and Rice are out. Which should I check first?
ইউএসসি দেখো।
I hope I got in. Status update has been made.
ইউএসসি তুমি চান্স পাবে আমি জানি।
Most people didn't. Ready, set. An update has been made. Hopefully not. I got in. I got in. Okay, I got into that.
রাইসও চান্স পাবে।
Let's see Rice. I don't know. It's a 9 admission streak. Ooh, welcome. Me update, please. Let me in. Please. If it's a rejection, I don't care.
Yes, you got it.
Oh, I got rejected. Okay. It's okay.
Rice reject করেছে?
Yeah. I regret to inform you that the committee is unable to offer you admission.
Oh, okay. That's good. Really?
No. Duke is gonna be out in 10 seconds. It's 4 o'clock. Ready? Tulips. Wow. Woo. Okay, status update. Ready, mommy? Oh, I didn't get in.
You didn't?
No. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, wow. Whoa. They even put, I realize this is disappointing news, particularly given your family's ties to Duke. Open Yale first, because I don't care as much about it. It's loading. It's very slow. New update. If it's a video, I got in, but I most likely didn't. I didn't get in. That's okay. And then now Columbia. Why is it like this? Aha, status update. Also not there. That's okay.
Columbia na করলো?
No. Over 60,000 applicants. Harvard. Okay. Ooh. It's up in your face.
হারবারে তুমি ইন্টারভিউ দিয়েছিল না?
Ready? No. That's okay.
We cannot offer you admission. Okay. তারপরে কি আছে? পেনটা দেখো।
The last one, Upenn. Ready? Nope.
কোথায়
Okay.
লেখা আছে?
Straight up no. That's okay. I got Berkeley. Okay, officially 4 o'clock. End of admissions decision. I'm with my Berkeley bear, teddy bear.
দেখতে পাচ্ছ না তো বলতে।
Ooh. Last decision. Hopefully, let's end on a good note. I'm logging in. View update. It's okay. Yeah.
কি নেগেটিভ না পজিটিভ?
Denied.
ডিনাই ঠিক আছে।
So yeah, I did this simulation before, so it's not so bad. But I'm going to Stanford rejects. Berkeley. You made it to the end of the video, so let's give some more context for my application. My only real hook, because I'm an overrepresented minority, is that I'm younger than my peers by a good amount. And as for my extracurriculars, the most relevant ones for my application were that I was able to partake in research with an undergraduate professor, and I also was able to apply for and help write a grant on proteomics to study otoliths or the inner ear bone. And I danced all 4 years of high school, sang 3 years, and did piano 2 years based on the pandemic. And I also did HOSA for all 4 years. And my leadership positions were like somewhere between president and secretary, kind of blurred lines at my school. And the same goes for my student council position. And then I also was able to found my own club that was focused more on networking and sharing resources at my school. And I also did sports, but I didn't really talk about it. So I did tennis and track and field. And I was also in science bowl for 3 years. Um, my highest like position you could say was B team captain. And then I did volunteering at a hospital like ninth and 10th grade. And I was able to also partake in DNA barcoding where I got to go to an island and collect bees and then also do like a lab on two bees to find their DNA sequence. And then I was able to publish that sequence onto Bold STP. And then I was also a mentor for this whole process later. And then I also did Summer Bridge as a leader for sixth and ninth graders. So, with all that said, I think I was accepted by the UCs, like all the UCs, oops, and USC because I spent a lot of time on those applications. Like I'm from California. I want to stay in California for the most part. And those schools focus more on personality. And even though they're like all holistic and obviously focus on academic rigor. But I think I was rejected from all the higher reaches, obviously because application numbers surged so much, but I didn't spend as much time on my Common App essays. Like I just copied and pasted my UC essays a lot, and I didn't really think of the vibe of the school, and I had like pretty generic responses, I think. So I didn't get any waitlist, which is pretty sad, but it's okay. At least it's easier for me. But like in general, I think like I really like that the UCs accepted me and they're race and ethnicity blind, or at least race blind, because again, I'm overrepresented. So like affirmative action works against me now. So um I didn't really like that test scores were like not considered at all at UCs because I took the SAT 3 times and spent so much time and effort in 11th grade to get that 1490. And then they just like it was no. I did not like how they kind of treated my test score in a sense. So, but I was so happy that like private schools were test optional. I think that was the best way to rule in that whole court case scenario for the UCs. But yeah, I'm just happy that USC accepted me because I spent a lot of time on the Common App. So I feel like my efforts were like validated. So yeah, and obviously I'm really lucky for all the opportunities I got. So the school I go to doesn't send like any people to the Ivies at all. It's just straight up UCs, no Stanford, none of that. So nevertheless, I was really lucky to get all these cool opportunities for STEM. And others around me had a much more skewed admissions process. Like I had a really typical one, and I'm lucky for that in this time. But a lot of my friends didn't get into like UC San Diego and Irvine, especially. But Irvine's always weird. So it was a bit odd for them, but they did get into places like Carnegie Mellon and stuff. So here's my advice. I know like I just got out of college admissions and I'm not like an admissions officer, but there's some things like that's pretty general, like anyone can give it. Spend more time, like especially during the summer if possible, on your applications and try to like perfect them. So spend your time efficiently as well. And then in your essays, try to paint a cohesive like picture of your extracurriculars. Because if you have like dance and then you do I don't know, like a STEM extracurricular, it doesn't like seem that connected in the first place. But if you talk about like leadership and some common skills that you have and some qualities that you want to like center and have focused on in your like application, then that's what you need. And it'll actually like help create a better image of you as an applicant because you can only show so much on paper. And like in general, just try to show more about your experiences. So like give a lot more evidence to what you want to say you are. So if I say I'm ambitious, um, I wouldn't say that as much as I would be like, oh, and I went for this position, or like I tried seeking out this more limited opportunity. So that kind of stuff. And oh, always when you're writing your essays, keep the vibe of the school in mind, like or the school system in mind, because I think that was my biggest issue with my common application because I was just all generic and but spend the most time on the school system or the school you want to go to that has the most like essay prompts that are applicable to other schools. So like I did the UC essays first and like spent 10 hours on it. So it's a lot of time, but I was able to apply like all of my essays to each of the schools I applied to like at least one time. So that was that. And I definitely recommend you shotgunning or just like applying to a lot of different reach schools because you never know what your chances are. If you don't try, you'll never know. Um, and also, if you are applying for financial aid, make sure to look at the school's net price calculator because that gives the most accurate like idea of how much you'd have to pay. And there is no like financial aid safety in a sense because aid is like whack at this point. And if you live in California, especially like don't get disheartened if you didn't get into like the school you wanted because like we have free community college and that's a really viable option for us. And it's a great way to transfer to a good UC or like Stanford or it's just like a really good school in general. And you would save a lot of time and money and it would be a much easier transition from high school to a university. And lastly, don't lose hope. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed my decisions and reactions and obviously my stats and extracurriculars. Um, Feel free to like and comment, and I'll try to reach out.